turned around and said, "You want to trade places?" So you have all kinds of things happen. But we are happily gathered here today to witness the marriage of Trey and Christa. And what a beautiful setting, how appropriate, well chosen, y'all. I'm glad that Trey and Christa asked me as a minister to marry them. I want you to know that though I'm a minister, I'm not very holy. But I do know someone who's holy. In fact, he got so good that one day God asked him, "Is there anything special I could do for you because you've done so well?" And John said, "Well, God, you know how I love Hawaii, but I hate to fly. I wonder if you could build a bridge across to Hawaii for me." And God said, "Ooh, that is a biggie. Really? Don't you have something a little less involved?" And John thought a minute and he said, "Well, I've been married 25 years to Brenda, and we've had our problems with communicating. It's very hard to understand her sometimes. She's very complex. Could you make her understandable?" And God said, "Would you like that to be a 2-lane or a 4-lane? Sorry. All present company accepted. I'd like to say these things about marriage today. First of all, we're here to witness something that is really an unusual thing in a spiritual sense. Although it happens all the time, we know it is not common. In many traditions, religiously and otherwise, there's a great sense that this is sacred ground, that something happens here between a man and a woman in their choosing and in their giving of one to the other that reflects the very makeup of their Creator. The one that we cannot see or sense in other ways, they say, lends himself to this relationship so that human beings come to know about something unknowable otherwise through their own experience. Amen. This is quite a thought, isn't it? And we've explored that, the three of us, in our talking. And I remember Trey and Christa saying to me that there came a time in their relating where they made the decision, they could see themselves consciously deciding to commit their lives to each other, and all kinds of things happened inside them from that moment on, releasing energies and joys and a sense of belonging to one another. I think this is evidence of what we're talking about, that you are beings created in your image, and this is a very meaningful, sacred ground place. And we're here to witness it. We're not here to make it happen. We believe it is happening and that we've been seeing it. And we have great joy in that, in seeing the reports of their development of this relationship. The other thing I want to say about marriage is that it's a wonderful thing, but it's not easy. And I think we're all here today not only to witness what's happening here and its great significance, but to encourage them and be a support to what they're deciding to do. As their friends and family, you love them. You want them to see this succeed wonderfully. And we're here to think about the challenges that go with that. Love is a very mysterious thing as we work it out at the human level, or whether it's at a monastery. It's a very big, complex thing. Oftentimes we will think about love as a poem by a lake, but as often as not, it's changing a diaper at 2 a.m. Love is a big job. It has many challenges to it, and as you face life together, go down this road, Trey and Christa, it will challenge you. And that's one of the beauties of it, is that it will pull out of you the very best that you have. It will help to develop you into the fullest human beings you can be, and that's what we want to see. From our experiences of